Andy Cohen, for the love of Kanye, please stop it with the dog drama. If this is all we have to look forward to from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this season, like, I'm done. I'm out. I can't take it. It's so boring. Like, I just can't do it. Maron. So thank you guys for tuning in again. This is kind of like a Housewives. Well, this is going to be a Housewives rant and review. For those of you who know me and or don't know me, I'm a huge Housewives fan. I've been watching every season of the Housewives since it first started. Even OC, even when it was like a kind of like a little dog and pony show. Like, I'm a big Bravo fan, and I pretty much watch everything. I definitely watch all the Housewives, definitely. I'm not a fan of Beverly Hills. I haven't been a fan of Beverly Hills since they kicked Brandy off the show. I think it was a huge mistake for them. I don't like, sometimes I like the random cast members that they choose and all that stuff for the other seasons. I haven't really liked them for Beverly Hills. I don't think, well, let me stay on topic and let me talk about last night's episode. I've never, ever, ever, since the series started, been a fan of Lisa Vanderpump. I have always, always, always disliked Lisa Vanderpump, and this season has really made me feel for her in some type of a way. I don't know if anybody else can relate, but I feel like it's a lot of BS for really nothing. This is like your big storyline, and this is how you're gonna like try to like play a game of gotcha with Lisa, then, you know, I'm not really here for it. You know, the woman just lost her brother, and I've seen in the first few episodes like a different side of her that I actually really liked, and I felt like it was more of like maybe like seasons like 1 and 2 vintage Lisa Vanderpump. Like, I obviously she stirs the pot in the show, and I know that Lisa Rinna doesn't really like that, but you need someone to kind of stir the pot or manufacture a little bit of the drama, because otherwise, you know, you would have nothing going on at all. But I do feel like the Beverly Hills Housewives hasn't really had a good storyline for a really long time. My legs. And I will explain. So seasons 1 and 2 were epic. The cast was epic. The real life drama that was really going on was fantastic, with like Taylor's husband killing himself, and, you know, Lisa Vanderpump using Camille to kind of be like her mouthpiece to try to egg on the situation and everything. And it was, not that it's good, but it's good for us. It's good to, you know, to watch that type of stuff. And for me, I was like, it's so good. I always hated Kyle. Kyle was always thirsty to me. I remember seeing her on The Simple Life with Paris Hilton and her trying to like hog the camera a little bit. I was like, get out of here. Like, nobody cares about you. Like, who are you? You know, we're here to watch like Paris and Nicole. And, you know, it totally figures that she would be so thirsty to be on this show. And she's a decent addition to the show, but she's nobody's star of the show. Kyle's not the queen of Beverly Hills, obviously. The queen of Beverly Hills is Lisa Vanderpump. The queen of Beverly Hills really was Brandy Glanville when she was on. But that's, you know, maybe that's my own opinion. I don't think so. I really think that people genuinely liked Brandy. I think that when Lisa wanted her off the show, she used Lisa Rinna to kind of get her off the show also. And then Kim kind of went by default. I'm not gonna bother to get into the whole backstory of everything or whatever. If you're a fan, if you like follow me, or you just know what the Housewives are, then you know it's been on for like a million seasons now, so you can't really get into like, you know, whose alliances is with who. But I just never really liked Kyle. I think that in season 1, and this is the first time I'll really go into it, is when she called out her own sister for being an alcoholic. I felt that that was really thirsty. I didn't really like that, and I thought that that really showed to her character. And I don't think that she's really brought all that much to the show besides being Lisa Vanderpump's like sidekick. And I think she knows that too. I think she's smart enough to know that. So I think that for her to go against Lisa, I don't think she really went against her like full on smear campaign like the other girls have, but I feel like she should have really stuck up for her, because Lisa would have stuck up for her. I can't get the angles right, so excuse me. I don't know, I feel like the whole like confrontation, I feel like was ridiculous, because Kyle came in hot. I think Lisa really wanted to kind of like, hey, how are you? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And all you heard was, goodbye, Kyle. But if this is all the season has, if this is what it is, then I'm not into it. I'm not into it. I'm not into Teddy. I could care less about Teddy. Nobody's whole, like, there's really no storyline for anybody else. I don't like this angle. Let me get on my knees here. I don't like any of the storylines with any of the other women. Erica Jane has been good on the show for like a couple years, but like now, like, what is she doing? She's not doing anything interesting or fighting with anybody or whatever. So I'm over her. Lisa Rinna has the same old shtick. I mean, we keep Lisa Rinna obviously because, you know, we love her. I couldn't even tell you who else is on the show. I like the fact that Camille is back and she's kind of stirring the pot a little bit, but you know, like, all right, well, you're not really bringing anything to the show either. I think with some time, I think Denise Richards will like do well on the show, but she needs a friend. She doesn't really have anybody. So I think that bringing Brandy back to the show because they are friends might work. You know, I'm always hopeful. I know that Brandy's gonna film, so I'm excited about that. And I know that Kyle followed Brandy on Instagram, so we're very excited about that because I stalk everybody's Instagram. But getting back to the point, I don't know. I just don't see how this season is really going to end with a bang if, you know, Vanderpump isn't filming with the girls. And that I don't like. I believe that Vanderpump will go to the reunion. I really do think that she will. And I think that she'll stick up for herself because every kind of outlet has come out against the girls and saying, listen, Lisa didn't plant this dog story. Which, by the way, who cares? I don't care about the dog story anymore. There's so many other things that could be done. I think that Bravo has wasted way too much time on this whole thing and how it's getting out or whatever. This could have been done for me in like 3 episodes. You could have had the Goodbye Kyle 3 episodes down. I didn't need to wait. Like, I think we're on like 8, like maybe like 6 or 8 episodes now. The season's almost over. So what? She's gonna like film half the season with the girls kind of like talking behind her back and everything or whatever. At a pretty low moment in her life also, right? I mean, her brother commits suicide. She's trying to do Vanderpump Dogs. She's got like a whole bunch of stuff going on or what have you, and she needs like some people around her. You know, so what if maybe she said, listen, Dorit, you know, gave the dog away to a place that she shouldn't have given the dog to or whatever. Who cares? I don't really care. I could see how Dorit cares. I don't like Teddy. I think that, you know, it's vintage Vanderpump to kind of like use the newbie to get at somebody. And maybe she did, but that's the name of the game. So why is everybody getting all up in arms? Because, you know, Lisa Vanderpump's doing the same old thing that she's always been doing. I think that Lisa Rinna's got a hard on for Lisa Vanderpump. So she made it like, listen, we're going to get her. I do. This has Rinna written all over it, which sucks because I like Lisa Rinna. And I normally do not like Lisa Vanderpump, but I feel like now that I see what's going on, just because I've been watching for so long, I feel like I know how these stories work. I feel like Rinna is kind of like the catalyst to get the girls kind of like, well, you got to tell her to stop doing this because we don't appreciate it, and da-da-da-da-da. There was a whole bunch of behind the scenes type of stuff. And I think that's what made it really like appealing for this season of Beverly Hills, because it was a whole bunch of behind the scenes like choppiness that we were going to be like kept abreast to, just because the girls were so vocal on social media. And then as it's been panning out, it's just the dog story. I thought it was going to be something more. Like, the Bravo editors are so shady, because you would really think that this was going to be like, the dog drama was going to be one thing, and then boom, there was going to be something else. But there was the dog drama, and then there was Vanderpump getting ahead of it, which any smart, savvy person would do. That's it. What else is going on? I gotta watch Camille Grammer like scream and holler and defend Brett Kavanaugh. I don't really care about that because it happened so long ago. I want to know if Camille and Dorit are going to get into it. I want to know if Denise Richards is going to bring Brandy to an event with all the girls. I want to see Brandy and Kyle maybe make up, and Brandy say, listen, Vanderpump used to do this to me too. So this is what it is. We want to see everything else. I want to see Erica Jane interact with Brandy. I want to see Erica Jane on tour and doing other things. And I want to see her getting into it with like Rinna. I want to see her getting into it with somebody else or whatever. I don't want to see Teddy, who nobody cares about. I don't understand why Teddy's on the show. I guarantee you she won't be on the show next year if Vanderpump has anything to do with it. I don't know. I do not like Teddy. I don't think she should have been there the first season she was on. I don't think she should have been there this season at all. I think the only reason why she was on again is because she was going to be Vanderpump's puppet. And you know what? You roll it out for a little bit, girl. You roll it out, you see where it's going to go, and then, you know, third season you're on, that's when you make a stance, not your second season. I just think that she's boring. I don't know why she's there. And for Kyle to be such a crappy friend to Vanderpump and just automatically go with Teddy and what she says, even if she has the receipts and the texts and everything else, you stand by your friend. If Vanderpump is supposed to be your friend, especially your ally on the show, that's who you roll with. These girls are stupid, man. Because nobody cares about Kyle. I don't know. I don't care about Kyle. Like I said, I think she comes across as thirsty to me. I don't like what she did to her own sister. I love when Kim is on the show. I love when Kim Richards is on the show. My perfect ideal cast is kind of, let's see. I like Denise Richards. She stays. Even though she's done nothing, I still like her, so she stays. I don't care about Kyle. But you know what? Kyle stays because she's been on in the beginning. Vanderpump stays. I used to say Vanderpump out. Vanderpump stays. Rinna stays. Brandy's back. Kim's back because Kim Richards should have never left the show. I say, you know what? We keep Erica Jane because everybody loves her, but then everybody else is just friends to the show. I like when Erica's bad, she's bad. And you know what? You don't want to mess with her. But she's done nothing for the past 2 seasons. So what, she had a little tiff with Teddy, which people really took Teddy's side over that. I don't understand why people like Teddy. I don't think that people will like Teddy after this season. Anyways, this dog drama, I hope it's done with because I'm done with it also. You know, are you guys into it? Do you guys care? Are you over it? Are you disappointed in this season? I feel like I'm a little disappointed in this season. I did watch Vanderpump on Watch What Happens Live, and I was happy that she did go. I figured, you know what, if she's gonna do Watch What Happens Live and she's gonna talk about Beverly Hills and everything or whatever, which it was kind of like, she's like, oh, I haven't watched it. I know that everybody knows that she's watching the show, so she needs to like calm her ass. But like, she should be watching, she should be calculated, and she should go to that reunion and she should just bust it down. Even if she did give the story, who cares? I'd be like, listen, I didn't give the story. Radar Online said I didn't give the story. These sources say I didn't do it. What you got now? So what, you got text from an employee, you got text from this, that, and the third, whatever. What you got now? I didn't do it. I'm the queen of Beverly Hills. Everybody knows it. I'm not going anywhere. Boop, boop, boop. And Andy Cohen, boop, boop. Like, really, who cares? Like, I would just go there, put that crown on like she says, and just do it. And then you come back next season and you don't mention it because Lisa Vanderpump is the queen of holding a grudge, making people pay for it, being all, oh, I can't believe it. Who cares? No, you chuck this season up as a wash. Andy Cohen will always put you back on, and you know what? You go there and you revamp your relationship with Brandy, and you both apologize to each other, and then you guys come together, and then Brandy and Lisa is vintage Brandy and Lisa, and then you take all those girls down. That's what you do. That's my advice for Lisa Vanderpump. You know what? Stop playing the whole, oh, I can't believe it, or these girls this, these girls that. Just be a boss like you are, and just be like, listen, I've got like another show offer I'm about to do. I got this I'm about to do. I got Vanderpump Rules. I'm coming back. I'm not going to give it up. I hope she doesn't. I've always said that I wanted Vanderpump off the show, but I don't think that she should. I think she should stick with it. But like I said, add Brandy supporter. I think that they need her back. Just like the Housewives in New York, I think they need Jill back also. And just like Atlanta, I think that they need Kim back. I think they need Sheree back. And I think that they need Kenya back because these new girls they have on Atlanta, not working. So dry. All right, so I'm going to end this. I hope that this season of Beverly Hills is not as dry as it is because this whole drama thing or whatever, it's not really drama. It's like manufactured. And at this point, it's not entertaining. I think you see everywhere on Twitter, everywhere on the blogs, it's just like enough already. So I hope that there's another bomb that kind of drops and then it's smooth sailing, because the rest of the girls haven't been doing anything at all. Like nothing. Not even Lisa Rinna, which is crazy because Lisa Rinna really is, you know, she's the one to really cause some stuff. I don't know. Let me know if you're as disappointed in this season as I am. I thought that this was going to be like a Beverly Hills revamp, and it really hasn't been. It's just been a lot of BS, a lot of stuff that we read already in the news that, you know, we knew already anyway. So anyways, that's my time. That's, you know, my quick kind of like analysis. I'll be back tomorrow morning also, maybe not tomorrow morning because I have plans tomorrow morning, but like maybe tomorrow night. I'll talk about the Housewives of New York. And I'll have my notes so I'm not all over the place or what have you. But anyways, you guys have a good day. Have a good rest of the week. It's almost over, right? It's hump day. I'm not going to show you anything though. I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate anybody that comes over here and just, you know, just watches me. Yeah, that's it. Have a good one, guys.